Hey everybody, Mark V. Dub with Gardening Gone Wild. I want to welcome you back to the greenhouse. What you're seeing here is a new little exciting setup that I have created. Unfortunately, I built most of it before I actually am filming it now, but this is my new little greenhouse within my greenhouse. I'm going to step back here, let you take a few observations of it, and ask you, what on earth do you think of this creation? So I've got my benches. Some of you may have seen the video where I said I was going to get some new metal benches. I've actually got the metal benches. I've been doing a lot of different experimenting and whatnot with my benches and with soils, with trays. And now that I've got this new little gizmo here, I call it my greenhouse within my greenhouse. Or better yet, I call it a seed chamber. Right, now you can kind of see some of the trays and things in here. I've kind of just been toying around with how many trays I can actually fit in here. So let me back up just a little bit and I'll explain to you just exactly what I'm doing, okay? So I've been trying to figure out how to start some seeds, either indoors or out here in my greenhouse. And so I decided what I would do is put down a little bit of cardboard. You can kind of see the cardboard just right there, okay? That goes all the way to the back of this bench. And it goes all the way down to the end of the seed chamber, I call this. It's 12 feet long. I've got 4 sections of 3 feet. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4 down there. But I've actually got the cardboard coming over just a little bit over here, so it's kind of going over past my little seed chamber. And then what I've got is I've got some styrofoam on top of that, and I've got it duct taped together. And what this is going to do, this is going to prevent any cold air that's going to come up from below my bench here, so that I can keep it insulated. And then I've got this nice plastic that I bring down and just kind of let it come down like this along the edge of the bench. And I'll show you here. Okay, now it's down there, the plastic all along the bottom of the bench, so that it kind of helps to trap the heat in there. And then what I've got is I've got an awesome little heater that I got off of you-know-where. I always tell the kids at school, shoot, we don't go to the hardware store or the grocery store to buy anything anymore. We just go to Amazon. Isn't that the craziest thing? But this cool little heater, I love it because it actually helps me to heat my little seed chamber. And then I've got an internal thermometer right here. You can kind of see that guy right there, okay? Yeah. It gives me the time of the day, okay? Right here's the time of the day. There's my humidity, and there's my temperature. So right now inside of this, after I opened it up, it dropped down to 70 degrees. Also got a cool little gizmo right here that allows me to set it at certain temperatures and then have a temperature difference so that it will provide cooling or it will provide heating. So if it does need some more heat, then it turns on that awesome little heater right there. If it's too warm, because it's a greenhouse in a greenhouse, and obviously when the greenhouse gets hot, it's going to get hotter inside of this little seed chamber. And so that little guy right there actually has a cooling temperature that's going to allow for these fans that I've got on. I call them little exhaust fans down here at the end of my little seed chamber right there, okay? Awesome little fans. I've got some polycarbonate, as you can see right here. Got the polycarbonate for my end wall, and that's nice to have. Then I've got my soft poly on the top. Now for my big greenhouse that I've got here, everybody's seen this with all my videos that I've shown on YouTube about building a greenhouse with free stuff or even the recent video that I've got as far as showing you how to build my greenhouse, I've got another one of those little gizmos that I can actually operate from my phone. Even if I'm at work or I'm across the country, it allows me to be able to tune in, see what the temperatures are, and if I need to make any adjustments, then it's awesome. It's called the Inkbird temperature gauge. I'll show you right here as I zoom in on that little guy right there, Inkbird. That's cool. Right now I've got it set at 77 degrees that I want it to cool, but it's only 64.3 in the bigger greenhouse because we've got a cloudy day today. And when the cooling function kicks on, it kicks on this nice exhaust fan I have right here that cools the whole greenhouse. And then I come down here at the end and I've got my cooling pad right here. On the other side of the cooling pad outside, I've got a nice little shutter that I've opened up to allow fresh air come in here so that it keeps it cooler in here so it doesn't get so hot. Guys, when you build a greenhouse, you've got to have ventilation. Even opening a door and having the other end open, a lot of times that's not going to be enough. You've got to have a little bit more ventilation. You can see that I've got a what's called an HAF fan right here. That's that fan right there. HAF stands for horizontal airflow, and that actually, when I turn that on, it provides the air to circulate here in the greenhouse, so that when I have plants in here, it helps to keep the air from getting stagnant. And then of course up here, it's an electric heater, 5,000 watt. It gets a little expensive, and but that's okay because I don't run it during the winter time. I just start using it here around the first part of April when I start planting all my seedlings or seeds, and then I use it at night to keep it about 55 to 65 degrees is all. So, but this is so awesome having this little seed chamber. I can actually hold about, what did I decide? About 25 to 30 trays in this seed chamber. With the heat going on at night, because our temperatures here in Utah are still pretty chilly at night, we're still getting down to around 30-35 degrees. The little heater kicks on and helps to keep the whole area inside of there warm, so that my seed trays, when I start planting my seeds, they'll stay warm as well. I won't need any heat mats or anything underneath them. I use, in my greenhouse, I use what's called a 128 or a 102 seed tray. Okay, this is my 102, and so that's what I like to use, and they're very successful. They're larger than some of your other small-celled tray. Okay, so that's my new little gizmo. What do you think? Love to have your comments down below. So give me a good comment or a bad comment. Tell me what you think. I can give you simple instructions on how to build it. It's pretty simple. What I've got is I've got a couple of pipe straps, they call them, right here. Those things right there are the ones that I put my PVC pipe in. That's actually 3/4 inch PVC. It's about 7 feet long, so it makes my bow to the top right up here. This part right here is at 28 inches, the table floor right there, okay? Not the floor of my floor, but the table, the bottom of the table right there, okay? The surface, how's that? That's better. All right, so hey, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, click the button. Support me. Help me out. It keeps me going, gives me more confidence. If you like what you've seen, hit the like button. And if you'd like me to show my face, then I think I can do that for you right here. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Mark V. Dove with Gardening Gone Wild. If you need to contact me or would like to ask me further questions or make further comments, you can always reach me at gardeninggonewild2021@gmail.com. Until next time, I'm Mark V. Dove. Oh, let me tell you something. In the next video that's coming along here in the next day or two, we're going to go over that soil, the seedling soil mixes that we added the warm water to. Yeah, we're going to go over that. I'm going to show you kind of some results and some things that I've experienced with that for you, so you can see just what it does. And then a video after that one we're going to start planting some seeds. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy what you watch. Again, if you do, hit the subscribe button. Like. By all means, give me some comments below, okay? Until next time, I'm Mark B. Dove with Gardening Gone Wild. Have a great day, and we'll see you in the next video.